Why? Why? Why do you treat me this way? Just kidding. Just got back from rehearsal. Um, Seemed to go pretty well. I didn't really know if I had the part or not because I had an audition first of all, then I had a callback, and then it sounded like he was going to use me. But then when I asked him, he said he had another person that he was wanting to audition, but he was waiting to hear back from him. But this time, I feel more strongly that maybe I got the part because we're doing one more rehearsal on Saturday, and then maybe from there we might be filming it. But I was excited to possibly get this role because it kind of stretches me more than I've ever been stretched dramatically, and I think it's a really good part for me, good part for my reel, and it's with cool people. Um, this is the first time that I rehearsed with the gal in the scene, and I had rehearsed with some other people in the scene, but I haven't rehearsed with the gal, and the gal plays a big part in the scene, so it made a big difference. And yeah, I mean, the director gave me some things that I should work on, so I am going to work on those before Saturday, which is 2 days away, which doesn't give me a lot of time, but I need to figure it out. And yeah, so it was cool. It was cool. We went to a studio close to Vernon, California, which is like south of downtown. And yeah, what time was it? Around 1:30. I think it was around 1:30 that we met up, and I'm just getting home. It's like almost 10 right now. But after we did the rehearsal, the director and three of us, got some food, hung out, BS'd, and so that was kind of cool as well. Get a little bit closer with some of the crew and with the director, and yeah, so that was cool. And it sounds like I am going to get the role, so I'm really excited about that. And I got to try to do my best because he wants to try to get funding for a possible feature, and yeah, it was cool. It was exciting finally to be doing something again. It's been a while since I've done a short film or anything film related. I've done some little stuff here and there, but nothing like a short film. I think it's been a while since I've done a short film, and even longer since I've done anything like professionally. So, but I decided to try to get back into the game, and I started submitting, you know, and this popped up, and here we are. And like I said, we were BSing. We were just talking about actors, and he was talking about actors that like say, "Oh yeah, 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 definitely, yeah, I want to be a part of it." Blah blah blah, and then they flake out. They don't show up. They don't call back. They don't come to the callback. And he was basically saying like he thinks a lot of people, they're not used to these days. The young kids these days, they're not used to face interactions. A lot of them wanted to do the auditions on Zoom. A lot of them won't say to his face like, "Oh no, I mean, maybe I'm probably not going to do it." They like say like, "Oh yeah, I want to be a part of it," and this and that, and then don't show up. So yeah, we were just talking about like flaky actors and what a difference it makes when someone is a hustler. And people, a lot of actors, they really they want to be paid. I mean, obviously, we need to make a living, and it's difficult, and but sometimes opportunity is more important than money, and that's what like Roger Corman would always tell his actors. And um, and it is, a lot of times it is, and if you're able to do it, then that's great. And it just made me think like, I think a lot of times, actors come to LA and they want to live high on the hog, and they want to like show off and look what I'm doing. I'm going out and I'm doing this and I'm doing that, and they spend all their money. Obviously, rent's high. Obviously, food's high. Obviously, everything's high. And on top of that, trying to show off, it's like they don't have any money to where they can be like, okay, let me take a few days off so I can, or even a day off so I can go, do this rehearsal, or take a day off so I can go and shoot, you know. I think a lot of actors aren't able to do that because they don't live below their means. They want to live that lifestyle already. And, the director was talking about how a lot of actors, if you hear their story, a lot of them like slept in their cars. They, did a lot of things. They sacrificed a lot to be able to pursue their acting. And these days, it's a little more difficult to find that. Also, he was saying, I think one gal was like, "Oh yeah, I have 100,000 followers on TikTok and blah blah blah," and and he was saying like, in his mind, he's like, "Okay, that's great, but how passionate are you about acting?" Like he wants people that are passionate about the project, about the film, about the story, about acting, because that's more important. If you want to make a good quality product, you have to have people who are passionate about acting, who are focused on acting, who aren't worried about, oh, this is how many followers I have. I know, it's tempting to do that because a lot of production now in LA is like heavily focused on, oh, well, this person has a lot of followers, so if we book them, then they're going to bring that many fans to the movie or to the show or whatever. But someone who's really about the art is not gonna do that. They want someone passionate about the acting, about the art of it. So yeah, we discussed some interesting things about the industry and about just art in general and the way a lot of actors are. So you gotta hustle. You gotta hustle. You gotta want to hustle. You have to, live below your means. Don't spend so much that you can't afford to take a day off to go and shoot because you're out there spending all your money or blowing all your money. I know, obviously, there are exceptions where there are actors who live below their means and they're still having to, not able to take a day off. That's understandable. But if you're out there just blowing your money and on frivolous stuff that's unnecessary, it's just kind of a mistake. And yeah, people's priorities are messed up these days. But anyway, yeah, had a good time. We're going to go and rehearse again on Saturday, and then who knows, I'm not sure exactly, but I think he might have an idea of when we're shooting by Saturday, hopefully. And like I said, Saturday's 2 days away, so I'm excited about that. And yeah, I'll keep you updated on how this turns out. And I'm just excited, like I said, because it stretches me as an actor. I've never done something this dramatic, where I have to dig deep as an actor. You know what I mean? Do some memory recall. But yeah, that's how it went today. Got up early, went to the swap meet, like 5 a.m. I only slept like 5 hours. Came home quick. I just did a quick run through because, like I said, I didn't even know if I really had the part, and I didn't want to miss out on maybe getting something I could, make some money on. So I went early, came home early, got ready, went over to his place, and then we drove to the place where we did the rehearsal, the studio. He has a little studio, and we did the rehearsal there, and then we're actually going to be shooting somewhere else. So excited. Long day. Tomorrow's going to probably be another long day. I'm going to go help my friend, and we're probably going to grab some food after that, and then big Saturday. Go to the swap meet again, and then go rehearse after that. So yeah, that's about it. Thanks for watching. Take care. I'll keep you updated, and see you later. Have a good night. Have a good Labor Day weekend. It's a 3-day weekend. Go out, have some fun. Don't party too hard because you still got to hustle. Keep that hustle on even though you're out there having a good time.